Outstanding morning, everyone. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Many have heard, the side of my story, but this story is what? Can you guess? This is about my health story, my journey to healing. Now, if you're watching me live, you will learn what? You will learn about the habits that we already discussed, and you know what, we already discussed habit number 1, habit number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 and 8. And tomorrow, watch out for our habit number 9, and it will be given to you tomorrow. Let me tell you this, one of the chapter of this book, this is about let your body heal. And this is what also I believe, that when you allow the body to heal, and second, how to support the body if the body is healing, right? How to support, how to put your body, in the healing journey, right? So if you believe that the body can heal, how can you support and how can you put your body in healing journey? The number 1 habit that we discuss is what? The habit of listening and reading health information. Starting today, you need to allow time in reading health information, listening health information. Just like today, we are advised to listen what? Good news and health information. Like for COVID, you need to be knowledgeable, and you all need to listen not the fake news, but also to listen it from the health authority. That is why most people are reading, and listening some just information, health information. But remember this, not all health information are what? Good for you. Now, why? How can you know that it is not good for you? That is not good for you if the source, remember, the source is very important. When I took my master's in public health, the first advice was visit the right source, right source. Like in the internet, not all internet is the right source, You need to know the source, if it's reliable. Just like today, maybe some of you will, if I'm talking is reliable, all my sources is reliable. So I cannot also say, you need to trust me, but you need to listen to me. And when you listen to me, know what I'm saying, if it's reliable. Now, so that's number 1. You need to listen, but know the source. That is very important. Know the source, if it's reliable. How will you know if it's reliable? Like for example, not all internet or website are reliable. Here's a guide. That .edu.gov. That's the first. That's the major. And today more reliable is Google Scholar. Some of you are not aware that Google has Scholar. When you type in Google Scholar, meaning citation, scientific, authoritative. There is also online Wiley, the world best authoritative scientific library, online library. So that is reliable, and you need to check any research from there. National Library of Medicine, that is .gov, right? So if you listen some news or health information, you need to verify that in the right source. Go to National Library of Medicine, go to the most authoritative online library like online Wiley, WILEY, online Wiley. When you go there, visit online Wiley, Microsoft Academic. Microsoft Academic. So you need to go there, because if the information, the health information, you receive, you need to check it in those sources, Google Scholar, Microsoft, and Journal. You need to visit that. Okay, that's number one guide. That is very important. And what? Second, when you try to listen, you need to be knowledgeable, because some people have listened. Okay, like this one today. If you have just listened and you view in your cell phone, okay, and you say, oh, is Dorwin is Dr. Loud, okay, scroll down, right? So when you listen and you know the name, sometimes you scroll down, right? Now the second habit, why is it important? Because it's what? Be knowledgeable. I want to be knowledgeable. Maybe when someone told you about health, you need to listen, then read, and then be knowledgeable. Why be knowledgeable? Because you want to know what he is saying. Okay, you need to know. Be knowledgeable is to get knowledge. To get knowledge. You know, when I was in college, my course, or my degree, or Bachelor of Arts in Theology. But I want to have this health information. Why? Because when I was in third year high school, okay, I almost died because I got this wound, an open wound, because I was working in a fish pond, and I have this wound, and I just wrap it with the cloth, and then later on they found out that I have this infection, then tetanus. Okay, the doctor, I was brought to hospital, and then the doctor found out that I had this tetanus, and I completed the process, okay, until I think 6 injections for me until I graduated in college. I finished that, anti-tetanus injection. So I had this bad story in my health. That is why my first goal in life is to read good health, read health books. Then because the reason is what? I want to be knowledgeable. I put that in mind that if I read health books, I want to be knowledgeable about health. And I don't know that today it is very important. That today I was able to impact thousands of people. Okay, speaking and radio now. FB Live, I don't know about this FB Live. That is why we promised 6:30. But now it's 7, almost 7. But anyway, the most important is I will be live, and this is my goal, and I'm making this habit to give you the habit that is needed in your health, right? Now I'm thankful, alhamdulillah, that many are now listening about this habit. That is very important, right? So because there are people, when we talk about habit, they go first about knowing the food, right? But you need to develop this listening. Okay, listening is a habit. Okay, this is very important. Listening, because most people today, they don't listen, right? Because they don't have this listening power. Listening is the silent skills that everyone must have. And the second is after you listen, you need to submerge your attention for the purpose of knowing. Be knowledgeable. Being knowledgeable is one of the leadership skills. If you want to lead your health to a journey to healing, then you need to be knowledgeable. So, because you want to be the leader of your health, you need to manage your health. You need to have in control of your health. That is why being knowledgeable, and get the information, use the information, teach that information when you found out. That is why. Thank you so much for watching. Nel Pro de Ocampo. Yes, Nancy, thank you so much. Coach Nancy. Mentor Nancy, thank you so much for watching. So habit number 3 is what? This habit number 3 is master your choices. When you develop Okay, listening habit. Okay, then third is what? Be knowledgeable. When you are acquiring knowledge, okay, and you put that in your mind, then you want or you need to master the choices. Because after you listen, okay, can you remember or have you noticed that what? You found something, okay, very important, informative, okay, and you want to get that, okay. Sometimes in a whole session of health lecture, you have only the takeaway is what? Drink water. Okay, so some people listen that, get that one word, just drink water. Now after you get that, what will you do? Me, I what? Master. Okay, I practice. My first health influencer is a lady in college, 80 years old. I saw her that he can what, do stretching, do push up, and split. Yeah, I cannot forget that lady. Our professor and the one who influenced me to read more books. He provided me more books. He told me, she told me about this kind of book, okay, and I read it, and man, yeah, even in some same break and even in Christmas vacation, I did not go home. I stayed in the college, although I don't have money to go home. But I have this confidence and this eagerness to stay, okay, same break and Christmas break, because I want to be knowledgeable and I want to master the eating. I can experience, eating raw vegetables, just tomato and this soya and one egg. Can you imagine your breakfast or your dinner is just like that? But I can feel, I thought you need to eat more rice, because when I was a kid, I used to eat more what? Rice. I take a mountain of rice and then get the rice and do like this. Then sa Bisaya pa, no in the tono or sa kinamos. So that's what happened to me. And there I found out that I only ate 2 tomato, 1 egg, okay, and 1 cup of soya milk. Oh, and I already feel full, and it's light. And then I started thinking that, oh man, I don't need to eat more, right? So that's I master it. Okay, I eat with her, and I found something that I need. Okay, I started to decide to choose that. Okay, and to master that kind of eating, that kind of habit. Can you remember, right? And you remember that kind of habit that is very important. Then habit number 4 is this: after listening, okay, and being knowledgeable and mastering the choices, okay, that you know that it can help you in the journey of healing, then you need to invest, okay, in your health. Invest. When you found out that, okay, you want to master this kind of eating, this kind of practice, this kind of exercise. When you master a vegetarian, when you want or to choose vegetarian, vegan, or healthy lifestyle, you need to invest in it, right? You need to invest in it. Like, for example, if you choose to do jogging or walking, you need some shoes that is good for jogging. You need some gears for jogging or walking or biking. You need money for that. That is why health and wealth, okay, have relationship. But some say that health is wealth. But literally, you need wealth to finance, to sustain your health. You cannot have the healthy lifestyle, okay, for 10 years without money, right? Without this livelihood. That's why I read a book that to sustain your health, you need this livelihood. You need this income to support. Like for example, today, many people are practicing this veganism, practicing vegetarianism. Some have, uh, are Viking every day. When I ask someone, how much is this bike that he is using? The bike is worth 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, and the gear, how much is that? If you don't have money, you cannot join in that group. Okay? So, some people, because don't have money, just to think, you only need to be happy, to be healthy. Can you do that? Okay? That's one thing, but to be happy, you need the energy. You need a good hormones. Okay? The oxytocin. Oxytocin is a hormone. It's what we call the cuddle hormones to give you good feeling. You cannot be happy if you are sick. If you try to be happy if you are sick, because your tolerance, your attention is in the pain, and there is no hormones that is circulating in your blood to make that happen, right? Even if you can, maybe in 1 minute, in one moment, but you need education for that. That's why you need to visit your doctor to give you view about the health, right? So investing in health is very important. So what will you do that? When you invest, you need money. You need to have livelihood. You need to look for livelihood. You all need also to acquire money. For that reason, because some believe when they have money, when that money is in their hands already, what's your first goal in life? What will be your first goal in life? Okay? To financial health, so that you can have a healthy body, so that you can serve other people, right? Or if you have money, then I want to be greedy, right? It's a choice. That's why you need to master and invest of what you have chosen. Okay? Master of what you have chosen. Then, what? Habit number 5, we talk about this drinking enough water. Why? Why is it important? Drinking enough water can cut the 3 factors or 3 causes. Okay? Most causes that most healthy people don't want that. Number 1, if you're drinking enough water, you can cut calories, because the ratio of calories in water, 1 calorie, you need 1 ml of water. So if you're not drinking water, if there is 1 calorie, then this calorie will stay in the body, right? So 1 calorie in 1 ml. That is why if you have 1,000 ml or 1,000 calories, then you need 1,000 ml to help that calories be metabolized with other elements. Okay, so that is why water is an important nutrient. In the 6 nutrients, water is number 1. Okay, water, aside from protein, carbohydrates, and fats, next is water. Okay, then vitamins and minerals. So that is why you need to drink enough water. You can cut calories. You can cut uric. Okay, uric is not a problem, because uric is just water soluble that you need to drink water. Most people don't drink enough water, have this accumulation of uric in their extremities. Okay, to drinking enough water is so simple. Uric is water soluble. If you are not drinking enough water today, if you don't have problem, if there is no limitation of your water, okay, your uric will start to solidify. Okay, that's why drinking water, you can cut calories, uric, and also the third one is toxins. Because when calories stayed in the body or blood, okay, it will start to give you toxins. When uric starts to accumulate or solidify, then toxins will also start to come out. Because toxins is just a product, okay? Toxins is just a product. Toxins can also be formed, okay? In chemistry, you can form toxins like nitrates and amino acid. When they combine together, this nitrates is in the Britannica Encyclopedia. There is a definition about nitrosamine that nitrates is a preservative, and this one is amino acid, right? They can be what? Bind together in your stomach. The sad thing is they can bind in the stomach. That's why if there is no detoxification in your lifestyle, I tell you, it will stay there in the stomach, and most causes of the stomach cancer is the toxins formations in your stomach. That is why we need to remove that kind of causes, remove the pain, okay, so that your journey of healing is what? Full of joy, okay? And you need to have that knowledge, right? That knowledge, okay, can be given to you if you need it. But if you don't need it, you don't listen, okay? You know, when people have this kind of problem, they don't listen. They don't listen. And they become hard-headed. Yeah, that's one problem. People will not get better health because when they don't listen, they get hard-headed. They don't listen. It's not, and they don't know that what journey they are going in. They went to what other thing, and later we will what know the habit number 6. Okay, so number 5 was that drinking enough water, and you can cut what these 3 causes of diseases: calories, uric, and toxins. Okay, so the habit number 6 is all about what? Positive attitude. Okay, that's why when you don't listen, you become hard-headed, and sometimes you don't believe any person. When you are going into direction, you don't what? Believe, and you don't have the right choices, and you start to develop this negative attitude. And you know what? When you have that negative attitude, okay, in your health, you don't what? Visit doctor. You don't also believe your doctor. You even you go for a checkup, but your doctor tell you that you need this medicine, you need to take this medicine, you need to eat healthy food, and you cannot do it because you have this in mind that is holding you that I don't believe that doctor. I don't believe that I will be healed. I have this old problem and I am good. Okay, that's the danger. I tell you, that's the danger. My more than 12 years of experience giving to people, and I can notice some habit, some characteristic of a patient that they no longer believe in healthy lifestyle, and they want fast relief, but it cannot give them the good use or the result that they want because of that negative attitude. Because after you develop this or have this negative attitude, the depression, there is already a signal of depression, anxiety, right? When you have this, when you are depressed, what are your feeling? What is in you? You have sadness, and maybe you don't give up or don't get up in the morning. Maybe you don't like to eat. Maybe you don't like to sit. Maybe if someone is inviting you, go ahead. I just stay here. Okay, it's enough for me. This one is enough. So you don't have sometimes that, or maybe you feel that you don't have a future anymore, right? Why? Because of that negative attitude, and you are already depressed. You don't like to eat take the medicine, eat good health food, and sometimes your life becomes what? Smaller, or your world is becoming smaller. Okay, and you don't know that you are going in the negative journey of your health. That is why the habit number 6 is about developing your good attitude. Because when you have this positive mental attitude, you will not stop getting what? Good information about health. You want to read more. You can what? Proceed to your journey. You can proceed to your lifestyle. When you wake up in the morning, you can go to CR, to your toilet. You can take a bath. You can also what? Be happy. Okay, when food is offered to you at the table, you are happy. Okay, you can be happy. You can eat better and choose better, right? And when someone will offer you about health, then you will what? Listen, because you have this positive attitude. And this part here, you need to balance. You need to listen. Okay? I am in the negative side, or negative attitude. I am developing this depression, or I have this positive attitude. When you are positive or in the positive attitude, okay, there is no negative side. Okay, even if you don't like it, you will listen, because you are in control, because you are knowledgeable, right? And you know what you want to choose, right? So, habit number 7. Okay, now, so thank you so much for assisting to me right now. No, it's my wife, Cecil. So, let's go to our habit number 7. Okay, so if you are still there, please type or tag your friend if you find that this is helpful. And if you have missed the whole explanation of this habit, please visit my Dr. Lajot TV, in my YouTube channel. Now, habit number 7, we talk about what? Urination. Okay, do not miss the habit of what? Urination, or going to the toilet, right? Do not miss the signal. Because one problem, the silent problem of developing this kidney problem, is when they don't listen, to the signal of urination. There is a signal of urination because our urinary bladder, according to physiological study, that this urinary have a meter. When it reaches the fluid or the urine in our urinary bladder, when it reaches to 150 or 200, it will signal your brain, to release the urine. That is why you can feel what? You feel the urge. And if you ignore that, then the 150 reaches to 100, then 300. And when it reaches to 300 ml of urine in your bladder, you start to feel some pain, right? Oh, I want to be... and, you stop the car, or either you stop the driver. Okay, Mr. Driver, stop. I want to urinate. And some people, when they have problem of holding urine, then they can be at their own place, and you know what? That is a sign of missing the signal. That signal is a hormones. Is a hormones that controls the urination. So when you miss that, you later can't ignore most of the signal of urination. Then you don't know that it's already 400, 500, and that is why there is a development of what we call asin. Okay, you know asin is a Tagalog version or Bisaya version when you what? Don't listen or ignore the signal of urination, you can develop asin. Huh? There is the acidity, development in your urine. The acid will start to decline from 6, 5, There is already a danger when your pH, okay, in your urinalysis, when your doctor see, oh, the pH is 5, okay, then there is a problem in your urinary bladder or in the urinary tract. So acidity, then there is sedimentation, or the urine start to solidify in the lining of your urinary bladder or in the ureter or in the urinary tract. So lining, just like in your bowel, in a toilet. When you don't flush the urine for more than, I think, 1 day, 2 days, you can observe there is what? Sedimentation. Okay, there is a settling of solid, of urine. Maybe that's NPK, nitrogen, urea, or potassium, phosphorus that is solidifying in the lining. Okay, and when that happens, there is an inflammation or infection. Okay, because of the sedimentation, and it gives uncomfortable feeling in the lining, and that is why maybe it can develop injury, then infections will happen. That's also the process of getting problem in our urinary tract. Okay, then the nitrogen start to increase, and when that happen, I tell you, creatinine maybe, right? So this video is not for diagnosis or treatment, but if you can remember, okay, your younger years, high school, college, and today you can remember 2 years ago, 1 year ago, that you are ignoring the signal of urination, then you go and see your doctor, okay, and have this urinalysis. Your doctor maybe will give you this urinalysis advice, and you can find there is a problem. If not, then it's good, right? But most people can get that problem, go in that journey, right? So urination, if you miss the signal, you can form the acid, okay? Acid, very simple, the acidity, the sedimentation, infections, okay, and the nitrogen. So last, okay, recap for our habit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. It's what? Defecation. Now, before we miss, okay, maybe next week, okay, my book, okay, Living a Healthy Lifestyle, will be out soon. And the first, and those who I promised in my journey to healing, okay, I have promised to give this book for free without what? Shipping and handling. Okay, if you are here in Cagayan, I prepared 50 books to be given free. And those who attended the journey of healing, I promised them to give. If you are out in the Philippines, you can handle the shipping and the freight, okay, or the shipping and handling. Okay, so if you're in Cagayan, you can visit our office, okay, Tomasaco, 2nd floor, Dr. Lajot Wellness, okay, 2nd floor in Tomasaco, right? So this is my book, is already soon to be out, and okay, chapter 10, okay, is colorful book, okay, and the publishing is MNA Resource Training, okay. So number 8 is what? If you miss the signal, can you miss also the signal of defecation? Can you miss also the signal of defecation? Yeah, maybe. Because if you miss the signal of urination, sometimes you miss the signal of defecation. This because our rectum can hold, no? There is a report that your rectum can hold up to more than 15 pounds, right? And it will stay there, okay? And when it stay there, it can develop this what? What do you know what it can develop when you miss defecation or going to a toilet and remove your stool, okay, and let your stool be out from your body. When you miss that, okay, that moment, what will happen? Okay, do you know that you can form a cancer, okay, by just missing? Because that is one of the physiological disorder, and it's silent. Most people don't know about it because there is only one information they know: that missing fiber. You know, missing fiber can also lead you to other problem. But even if you don't miss the fiber, even if you miss or don't miss the fiber, and if you are eating fibrous food or drinking enough water, but if you miss the signal, like for example the first signal, okay, you can feel that the urge of defecation, but you're busy doing Facebook, okay, you're busy doing Facebook or talking, you have a phone call, and this man don't stop talking like me today. If you feel today that the urge of urination, the urge of defecation, go to your CR, right? Okay, so that is why when you feel the first call of defecation or urination, go immediately, go directly to the toilet and sit like a king. Then, why? If you miss that, it's just like missing a trip, okay, that you love. Okay, because most people miss that while sleeping. They miss that, and that is why in the morning, I cannot defecate man, cannot libang man. Okay, so because you already miss it. Okay, it's just like you miss the alarm clock. And when the alarm start to when the clock, okay, start to alarm, and it's okay until you sleep again, then forget, right? It's just like that, okay, and you start to have that kind of problem, okay. When you start to miss that signal, or even if you are eating fiber, then we will start developing this cancer. See, constipation. Okay, constipation. I have studied, several cancer like bowel cancer, stomach cancer, gastrointestinal cancer. The starting point is what? When a person have this constipation or severe constipation. Okay, severe constipation. When people have that constipation, there is a sign of constipation. Even diarrhea is constipation. When your stool is started to what? Go small like this, or cut, just like a goat, goat stool. Okay, when you have that, some people will just or consider that as, okay, I was able to visit my toilet today, but it's already what? Like a ball, a jollen, okay? And the size is already small, okay, and thin. That is still considered as constipation, right? There is a perfect size of our stool, right? Some say it's just like as big as this, okay? And that's because that's the size of our colon or rectum is big, right? Can you imagine I saw one boy, okay, when he defecated, when I was the second person to visit the CR, I found out, whose stool is this so big? But I know that the first who visit the CR is what? The child, or a 7-year-old or 8-year-old, right? So you need to check your signal, because constipation will start to develop, and constipation is one of the primary causes of stomach cancer, bowel cancer. Because when constipation is there in a long period of time, then the pH of that colon or bowel will start to change, and the acid will start to what? Inflame or injure the lining of your colon. And when that happens, nutrients, okay, that is going into that direction cannot be what? Or there is a what? Dehydrate or absorption problem. Okay, when that happen, absorption problem start to happen, meaning nutrients cannot be absorbed or totally be absorbed, then you start to what? Be dehydrated, malnourished because of the malabsorption. You know what? There is a study in the Food Agriculture Organization, study between Europe and developing countries or countries who are poor. Okay, they found out that even you are rich, you can afford to buy good food, but the absorption of nutrients, that nutrients, okay, cannot be absorbed. That nutrients can only be wasted. And there is nutrients in your body. That is why you feel what? Weak. The condition is, or you can feel, oh, I am aging. You start to what? Degenerate. That is why cancer, no, developing this bowel, stomach cancer is what? See, constipation, acidity, nutrients problem, and then the control of aging process, okay, started to decline. That is why people will start to feel what? There's the skin will start to be sag, or the degeneration of the bones. Okay, they can feel the low energy, right? Because of that concern. And the elimination, not only in the stool, but the elimination. There are 4 elimination, like the respiration, the perspiration, okay? And the urination can be affected because the rectum can press the urinary bladder, and you will have problem in urinating, okay? That is why people who have problem in constipation and they cannot remove the stool easily, their urination is also have a problem. There are persons like that. Okay, it depends on the structure, okay, in the problem, because there are people have different strength. Okay, that is why we have different chemistry. Okay, and last is the respiration. When you have that problem, constipation, the respiration will be the next problem. Respiration. That is why in the ICU, most nurses, okay, doctor monitor your bowel movement. Okay, that's why some are advised to take laxative because they want to remove the stool. Because if not, then bacteria will start to come into the lungs and develop this pneumonia. That's why most people died not in the origin of the problem, but because of pneumonia, okay? Because of the bowel problem. There is a new guidelines for the ICU for that, to monitor this bowel. Because removing the waste is what? Necessary or vital. Because you're eating, right? There is product, the waste. So today, we develop what? This habit number 1 to 8. If you listed that and start to what? Practice that habit, okay? I hope, inshallah, it can help you, okay? And it can also motivate you to live longer for the purpose of taking care of your body, not to worship your body, but for the purpose that most people, there are people, or in your family or your children is relying to you. Because most people, there are people that died in vain, died nothing because they did not take care of the body. But you know what? Let me remind you, this is simple. Health journey, okay, started in listening, reading, and be knowledgeable, mastering the choices that will aid or support your health journey, and invest in health. In investing in health, no one can say that, oh, you're poor. You know, it's in the positive attitude that you need to work. Because if you say that you're poor or my place here is so poor, you know, there are people who live like Pacquiao in Apopong or in Jensan. If you have, you know, went to their place, the place is like a desert. But because of his dream, okay, dream to help, okay, dream to help. Some people want to be rich, to become greedy, okay, but not all people who want to achieve wealth, it's because they want to be greedy, but they want to help. They want also to stay healthy, okay. And if you're that person, you want to stay healthy, then it's time for you to work hard, to increase your workload or work ethics, okay? And to know more what kind of livelihood that will give you this support so that you can sustain. Because work is an activity to sustain your intention. That is the definition in the dictionary. Try to visit your dictionary. Work is an activity to sustain your intention, your goal. That is work. That is the definition of work. If you're working and that is not sustaining your goal, and that is not work. Maybe it's lacking, right? You need to invest in health. So that is why investing in health is one of the habit. Okay, if you want to know more about that particular thing, then message me. Okay, comment below. Okay, and let's talk about investing in health. How can we guide you in investing your health? And when you invest in health, you are in. Okay, drinking enough water can cut. Okay, most factors in diseases, calories, urine, and toxins. That is why cut. It's easy for you to remember. Calories, urine, and toxins cut. Okay, and when you miss your signal of urination, you can build acidity, ASIN, acidity, sedimentation or solidification, or start to solidify, okay, the acid, and then these infections and inflammations and nitrogen. That is acidity. Right? And when you miss the signal of defecation, you can develop cancer. What's cancer? Constipation. Okay? And constipation, based on the study, is the primary cause of what? Bowel cancer. The primary cause. Bowel cancer, stomach cancer, gastrointestinal cancer. Constipation. So do not just ignore, oh, I did not. Okay? Normal that you miss defecation maybe today, and tomorrow you did not remove stool, right? But there is a physiological disorder. Missing that signal is a problem. Do not develop or start to ignore it, but try to be alert in knowing that signal. That's very simple problem. But when you forget most, that signal will be lost, and you did not renew your signal. Signal like internet, if you don't recall it, then you will not have signal anymore. Okay, and even if you take laxative, even if you take this fiber, there is no bowel movement because you miss the signal. Now, if you want to restore and to gain health again, you can. Okay? Do not start that other thing will develop. Start to listen, start to be knowledgeable, start to master the choices. Okay? Try to realize that and to reassess your health. Okay? And you need to invest if you don't have that kind of habit. And start to drink enough again. And I believe, this is what I believe. In the chapter 10, I wrote this, okay? This book, I made this for 13 years already. Okay, gathered the information and what I believe, and I prove it myself that your body can heal. That's why it's up to you to allow. That's why I put there, let the body heal. Okay? Our body have a timing to replace and repair itself. To support that, to let that happen is to support, to nourish, okay, and to balance, and to help your body burn, okay, the metabolism, the fats, to detoxify, to reverse, you allow the reverse of time. Okay, my friend, thank you so much for watching, and I'm so glad, okay, that you viewed and listened and watched this video. And I'm sorry that if I miss the 6:30, it's just like missing the urination. Yeah, you miss the signal. Okay, you prepare these lightings and everything. But thank you so much for staying there. Nancy De Ocampo, no, it's from South Africa, I think. Okay, and to you watching there, okay, in different pages, thank you so much, okay, alhamdulillah, for watching and viewing this. And watch tomorrow, okay, watch tomorrow for my habit number 9, because okay, every day or most of the day we will be giving you the habit that can help you, okay, help you be in the journey of healing and to assist your journey. And thank you so much for your time. And if you want more information, then comment below. Okay, and this coming Sunday I have this health lecture, Monday 2 p.m. and I hope that you will be there. And if you need more information or if you have question, then comment below, okay, so that I can send you directly, okay, in your messenger the information that you need. This is Dr. Dorwin Sunyegalaut. Alhamdulillah, inshallah kita tayo sunod. And Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Outstanding morning. Thank you so much for watching, and with the assistance of my wife, thank you so much. Okay, Alhamdulillah.